So, following on from the last video, Jake is still having some sort of issue with this atmospheric system, and we are not entirely certain why. But to recap, Jake, what is going on?
So, I've been updating our atmospheric system to handle the new volatile gases, which are methane, CH4, and hydrogen, which is H2. In order to do that, down over here, I've installed a second tank for hydrogen, which, once this is actually running properly, we'll have a nice tank of hydrogen next to our tank of methane, and I'm sure that if one explodes, the other will as well. That's intentional.
Yeah, okay.
Anyway, so we've got our ice crusher over here, which has a output that goes into this first filter. This first filter is completely fine. It looks for nitrous oxide and sticks that in a tank by itself because it's both valuable and when it's cooled down, it becomes a liquid a lot quicker than any of the other gases. I think it turns into a liquid below water's freezing temperature or something. Let me actually look that up. Nitrous oxide turns to liquid at...
It's quite low.
Oh, yeah. So it turns to liquid at temperatures below 150. So long as their pressure is lower than a certain amount. So if there's if the pressure is high enough in the pipe at the temperatures that I'm working at, it will turn into liquid and break them. That's why that's there. Anyway, so this filter is working completely fine because things are flowing through it as they should. It flows into this pipe, which is also connected to our waste pipe and a passive vent that comes along here into our first filter. This filter filters the oxygen and sticks it in this tank, and then everything else should follow this pipe onto the nitrogen and then to the carbon dioxide. However, with our trusty iPad with the atmospheric reader chip, the pipe network in between nitrous oxide and oxygen still has 14.5 megapascals of volatile gas. And this filter machine is not processing any of it.
So that is the issue. Hello and welcome back to Stationeers. We are going to be starting off looking at this issue, and then I'm probably going to look at it and go, nope, sorry, cannot help you. I'm running back to my broken airlock. Make sure you stay tuned. Let's get started, and let's just maybe figure out what is going on with the atmospherics, because this is also an important part of what we're going to need for a breathable atmosphere.
What's more, this pipe here has also stopped working.
Okay, hold on.
So this pipe, which should be empty, contains 1.8 megapascals of carbon dioxide and volatile gas.
Yeah, I see
which
it.
Should be flowing through the nitrogen filter into this to deposit into the requisite tanks.
Right, this pipe is empty. This pipe is empty, so that's good. This pipe is empty.
All these pipes should
are
be empty apart from this last one, which is the methane.
Right, okay. Let's follow this from the beginning. So it comes in through here. This pipe network here has a kilomole of methane and 100 moles of hydrogen.
Yep.
That's that pipe there. It then filters into... Oh, hang on. Let's have a look at this pipe. So the output for this pipe is on this side. So this pipe is empty. So that's the waste tank pipe, right?
Yes.
And so
the one with the pump on is the waste tank pipe, and the other one is the passive vent.
Cool. So that's empty.
Which, if I were to open it, would vent the system out.
Cool.
Are the filters still correct after the changes?
Yes.
The filters are still in place. I don't think the filtration machines have changed. But all the filters are where they should be.
But since they changed it from volatile to methane, maybe they did something with the filters?
So they changed volatile to methane. I don't think any of the others have been changed. It'll be weird if they did.
2 would go out there.
We don't have coal in the.
Are you telling me it's because we have no power?
Currently, we don't have power.
Okay, never mind.
Well, that's
Anybody outside?
Yes, we are
I am.
outside.
Throw some coal in there because I
Yeah,
want it.
sure.
We're almost out of coal. I'm out mining. We're also almost out of iron.
You got it.
Yeah.
Cool. I'll go back
And
to
then, is it into this conveyor system next to the coal thing?
Yes.
Yeah. How much can I put in?
50, I
A lot.
think.
No, multiple stacks.
Oh, well,
Chill.
right, let's just...
Full.
So, because we have no power,
You can't put it
the
in.
conveyor system isn't allowing me to put anything in it.
Should be. Is the generator on?
The generator is turned on,
I see.
but it's nighttime and we have absolutely no power.
Yeah, but you should be.
There you
able-
go. How's that?
There.
I've just put in very little, so can you now put any in?
I can't select the.
No. You need
Okay,
to
no.
press
Come
T.
around here. Just
Press-
dump it in here. Just dump it
Oh,
right.
I throw it in. What?
You need
bag?
to literally throw it in, yeah.
I did
that's
not know that.
Dumb.
I just put it in
How mu-
manually from here.
How much can it hold?
Or drag it in, or whatever.
Many stacks.
Many stacks.
Apparently,
Okay.
I've survived
1, 2,
116
3,
and
4,
117
5, 6,
days
7, 8,
simultaneously.
9, 10, 11, 12 stacks.
I'm lost. Here we go. All right, whilst Jake's doing that, I'm going to start following this bit along and trying to figure out what it is that's done. So that's the ice crusher. And then that's the... So, here we've got 101 moles of oxygen. Good. That is important. That's going to where we fill up our tanks. This is all the methane and hydrogen coming out. That is the ice crusher, which has nothing. That goes through there.
Oh, it's still
Jake,
not working.
there's no... Right, okay. So, where is our oxygen supply?
Okay.
So, okay, if you put ice into the ice crusher, what happens?
So the ice crusher, the stuff comes out of the ice crusher at the top pipe,
And it
comes
goes
down
through this pipe here, right? The first pipe.
It comes into this filter first, and then out of this into this pipe.
Okay. And then that pipe,
This pipe goes into this filter,
which will extract the oxygen and put the
which will
oxygen,
extract the
into
oxygen
here.
and put the other stuff into this pipe that goes along here.
So that is correct.
That is correct, but nothing's moving. Like the gas inside of the pipe before the oxygen filter
Yeah.
isn't being put through the machine into the output pipe.
Oh, as in it's stuck here. I see the
As
issue.
in, it's not entering the machine.
Yes, okay. I see
if you
the issue.
if you have a look at the screen on the filter, it says processed input 0 moles.
I see the issue you're talking about now. Okay. Mode idle. Okay. I need to check whether they've changed the filters or the filtration system. What is this? What is this called?
Filtration.
But are you using my chips in it?
I have tried taking it out, and it still does not work.
Okay, let's have a look. So you've got the programmable chip and the gas filter. So we're not using the chip. I'm just wondering whether it is going to need a rebuild.
That's that's the last thing I'm going to try do. Yes.
I think if you take that filter down, filtration, this filtration thing down and rebuild it, it might fix it.
So let's see. Where is your start pipe?
So here, it's coming through here, social path, goes through this, and then it goes into here, but at this point, it's not processing anything.
This thing is idle.
Yeah, that's the issue. So I'm thinking if you maybe just rebuild this filtration, just one of them, see what happens. In fact, you say that, hang on. I'm just having a look to see. Oh, this is empty. Rubbish. I was going to have a look to see if these filtration systems are working. Jake, do you know if the ECLS system or ECLS system works?
It might be. I need to figure out what the problem is before I tinker with that. But
no,
the
I
ECLS
wanted to know
system only
if
has two
those are
filter machines.
also working as if those are also stuck at idle. Then
it's idle because it's not doing anything, which is what happens when there's nothing to process. But there is stuff to process, and it's still counting as idle.
Yes. And I'm just checking this system to make sure there's nothing in... Okay, there's nothing in the ECLS system pipe network anyway, so I cannot check it like that. Okay, that's fine. How strange. Oh, you took that one. Okay, I thought you were going to take this one down to start with. That's fine.
I'm testing with this one because I'll know if it works.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
Processing.
It's active.
Okay, I just rebuilt it.
They have redone. They have done something with the filtration units, which needs to get.
They need to all be rebuilt.
Hang on. That's empty now.
Now.
Wait, no, stop. Wait.
Okay.
1 sec.
Okay.
We didn't empty into the atmosphere because that's not picking up. Okay, so that flowed through properly, including through this machine which I've not rebuilt and this machine which I've not rebuilt. Or rather, through this CO2 machine which I've not rebuilt.
Okay. Have you taken these filters out and put them back in, haven't you?
Yes.
I tried that the first thing, yes. Let me take
But to be honest, Jake, these first two are the oldest ones, so they might have been broken in one of the 2 updates.
Yeah.
We had 2 updates, so.
Well, I think in the first update we've been possibly, mind you, I think we built these after that first update. So, yeah, I think if you just take them down and put them back, you may not have to take them down all the way. It may just be that you just take them down one step.
I already broke it and rebuilt it, and it still had to.
Okay, so you have to take it down all the way. There we go. So unfortunately, that is the issue there. This is locked, isn't it? Good. Oh, whilst I'm out here, I might as well start looking at. So how do these? Whilst you're fixing that up, how do these radiators work, Jake? I just attach them to a pipe.
The radiators get attached to a pipe and they do things.
Okay, so it's just...
or rather, the radiator will match the... will try and bleed the heat from the pipe out into the surrounding atmosphere. If it's in a vacuum, it doesn't work, and the higher pressure of the atmosphere makes it work better, as far as I'm...
So, hold on, so if I'm trying to exhaust to a vacuum, that's not going to work? Surely that should work.
But we're also not in a vacuum, we're in
slight atmosphere, so it's okay.
But compared to our HAP, it is a vacuum.
Hang on, I'm actually going to look at this.
It still works, and I think because of the temperatures we're dealing with, it will work fine enough. But don't take my word for that.
That is fine. That is fine. Oh no, it should work in a vacuum. Yeah, in a vacuum, heat will be radiated. I was going to say, it is a radiator. It's just not going to convect. It will radiate. Well, it will convect, but it will...
Okay, so there's the pipe radiator, which is optimized for radiating heat in a vacuum. And then there's the convection radiator.
Yes. So I'm probably going to make the pipe radiator instead. I think that'll be the best option. Here we go. A pipe-mounted radiator optimized for radiating heat in vacuum. Mind you, again, we're not in a vacuum, so it doesn't matter. What I'm thinking about is I do not want to freeze the air. So it shouldn't freeze because it does not get cold enough to realistically freeze.
So the two different radiators still do both, but they're specialized towards one or the other.
So I'm just going to use I think I'll use the pipe convection radiator simply because I think it will be more ineffective, and because it's ineffective, it will radiate slower, and therefore the temperature will not drop suddenly in the pipe.
Or you just cut off the flow in the pipe, depending on what the temperature is inside.
Oh, that part is happening anyway. But what I do not want is that, okay, it goes into the pipe, and then the air coming out the other side is... So the air going in is at 30 degrees, and the air coming out the other side is at 5 degrees. Because it has radiated that much air. I'm going to need some insulated water, food.
Why am I dying?
Water, food, air.
My air tank, my water, my food. Oh, my water. Okay.
There you go.
I didn't drink for long enough that I'm now dying.
I need some insulated pipe.
I think they might have changed the breathing margin here as well, because I noticed that even drinking water quickly outside, I took lung damage.
Oh.
So that shortcut is no longer viable.
It is still viable because I've been...
Oh, and my suit energy is dead.
Oh.
That might be...
Wait, how is your suit energy dead? How far away from a thing were you?
I don't know.
Do you need to be in the hab, or... Oh, are you not using the Omni thing?
I don't have one. I died. Right. So I should now be fine.
Good.
I don't have any lingering... you've taken lung damage. It was just regular suffocation. Okay.
As opposed to any other kind of suffocation. Right. Where am I going to do this? Pipe expertise potentially required.
Give me a minute.
That's fine.
Why is this now not working?
That's the input. So I want to shunt that. But I have an output there.
Hydration
I know my hydration's critical. Shush. Put the radiators up there.
Okay, so
work.
the one that I...
Nope.
What is this? What are you complaining about? Error, device not found at line... Ugh.
I'm in a hole. Hayes, I
Pull
thought
out
you fixed the
chip
holes.
and don't use the chip.
I have one specific hole going down to my pit.
Oh, that's probably the hole I fell into. So I can place these inside, outside, inside. I can place these from the inside, so I'll go inside and place these to start with. Good.
I've put in an order for 3 billion plastic balls to make a gigantic ball pit with it, but I don't know how long it'll take for that to arrive from Earth.
Earth no longer exists in this, does it?
That might delay the delivery then.
Just slightly.
But my ball pit, though.
Unfortunately, we all have to make sacrifices.
I was making it for you.
Unfortunately, we all have to make sacrifices. Oh, that's how that works.
Why is there now liquid pollution in my goddamn system?
I really wish I could help you here, Jake, but I think we're because of how we've built it, everything has been built. I think we're going to run into a few issues, which now makes me more concerned that I think I'm going to run into a number of issues too. Right.
I mean, having liquid pollution is a step up from not working at all.
So that is the input. What I can do is... That is true. This is very true. That is an exhaust. Right. Okay. So... Oh no. Where else are the exhausts? These three I need to take down now because they're getting in my way. I also need to put a few things away because they're also getting in my way. So you go there, you go there, you go there, you go there because I'm going to have some of that. Tablet's going to be needed. Right, the chips. Have pressure, door pressure, sensors. Okay, that's fine. Good. Let's start taking these down. Wrench. Oh, okay. Stop. Pick up. And the passive vents can go. Okay, that has cleared that section up. Good. That's a start. Passive vents can sit here out of the way. And you sit there whilst I figure this out. Airlock H vent int. Yeah, you need to come down. Angle grinder. Wrench. Hand drill. Good, that's out. Right. So, I'll put that kit there and we'll sort out steel sheets later. Take this down because there should be a pipe somewhere in here. There's no pipe. Okay. I'll force that shut for now. What are these wires? Hey. I can sort the wires out afterwards. So the occupancy sensor is still there. That is still there. That is now our internal vent, which will have, which actually I'm going to be curious about. I still have power here, so I'm going to try something. Right, this is just going to be a test of whether this vent can do anything. Jake, should I be using any of our atmosphere right now, or should I not be?
You should be fine because we've got some backed up, but not much nitrogen.
Okay, but we have the recirculation system, which as long as that's working, it should be circling back, right? Or is that still not going back?
So the circulation system is still working because both are... What? Okay, both are in mode active. That's inactive.
Why is it active?
That's in idle. 1 second.
Okay.
So them being active means that they're working.
But why? Nothing got... I haven't sent anything in yet.
Exactly. That's what's confusing me.
Oh, no.
They enter this... Oh, because of an IC10 script.
Oh. Well, we should probably rip those out if they're not necessary. Or is it my script?
If it is your script, I'd be confused because these aren't labeled anything.
No, that's not my script. Because I do not recall having a script that did anything with the filter systems. It basically took over after the last filter.
I need you to program me a chip because I don't have a laptop on me.
Okay. What will the chip need to do?
I need you to set mode to 1 or mode to 0. I don't know which one.
Hang on, I'll pop out and do that. We can't go through that front door anyway.
Hang on.
Oh yeah, pop it through the. Can you pop it through the chute? Oh, but I can't send it back through the chute. It doesn't
I'm coming
matter.
in anyway because I need to drink something.
Okay, that's fine. That is fine. Just do not mind the mess. I know that one can go back up. You can go back up because you are not going to be helpful. This one might be helpful. Right. Okay. Chip.
Hang on.
Yep. That's fine. I need to make sure that I've got this chip correctly set as well, so I'm not going to lose anything. Why did I set this? What was this vent in and vent out status supposed to be? Okay, I'll have to figure that out. That's the chip. Cool. So it just needs to do a simple set mode.
Yeah, I just need to figure out what mode that is.
I can figure it out for. If you tell me what you need it to do.
Well, the options are either 1 or 0, which is for idle and active.
Well, 1. Okay, so what mode do you want it in?
I don't know which one. 1.
1. So you want it in active mode?
Yes, please.
Okay. What about the rest of the code that's in here?
Dump the rest of the code. I just want it so that when it's plugged in, it sets the mode to 1.
Cool.
It's
Clearing
just a
this
chip
code.
to fix things.
Cool. Code is being cleared. So, what is the name? What is it?
Mode equals 1.
No. I think I need to know what the...
whatever the machine is.
Yeah, let me find out what the
plugged
files.
into.
Yeah, that's what I've got to figure out what it is. How does that part work? So it's filter. Oh right, it'll probably be DB setting 1, slot 1. Hold on. Stand by. I've just got to look at what
Slot 2 is where the chip goes in.
slot 2. called...
Which names is V?
Here we go. Set filter mode 0. So then, and he has that as filter is the dB. Cool, got it. I know what I'm doing. So it's going to be filter dB set filter mode 1. Yes, filter dB. Alias filter dB set init set filter mode 1. Mode 1, you say?
Yes.
Cool, done. Exported, and hopefully if I've done that correct, there's your chip.
Thank you.
Right, what's I doing here? Oh yes, pipes. Pipes. So, that part is okay. If I want... Do you know what? I think Jake's initial idea in the last video might have been better, which is just to have a completely separate heating and cooling system with different vents. Because setting this up is a problem. Yep. Okay, I'm going to do that. Which means I'm going to need another chip, but that's okay. I think I have a spare chip lying around somewhere. Oh,
Okay.
actually, yep.
All of this is now.
Awesome.
So I basically just need to flash in the mode to active
On all of them.
on all the ones that we had before. So the oxygen, nitrogen, and carbon dioxide. The others that I have built since then haven't had IC chips in, so I don't think their code has been messed with.
Cool. Once you've done that, if you could pop into the hab, and I've got a question for you before I end this episode. I think this episode's been quite long. That's fine.
I think at some point I'll make the filter system so that it only turns active depending on the pressure of the input and output pipes. So, like, if the pressure differential is above a certain value, it turns on.
Yep.
But I think for the amount that we're dealing with here, that's not necessary.
Okay.
Anyway, we now have our first 100 moles worth of hydrogen stored in the tank, and we've now got 2.6 kilomoles worth of methane.
Good. We are making
to
some
start
progress.
replacing the amount that Sociopath detonated into the atmosphere.
No comment from it.
It's to celebrate your 7th day alive.
Yeah. Technically 8th day. 7th was yesterday.
It was fireworks.
There was
It's 4th of
quite some
July.
fireworks.
Right. System is now working properly. You said you needed help with stuff,
Yes.
right?
I need your opinion on something before I try and put it in and end the episode. Actually,
Air tank low.
now why is my air tank low right now? Do I really need to go sort out my air tank now?
Hold your breath.
Well, I'm in the hab.
Oh yeah, it'll keep running forever unless you actually turn it off.
Oh. I don't want to go back out and back in through. Okay.
Volume pump.
fine.
Volume
Just
pump
turn
is
your-
so slow.
Just turn your suit off.
Yeah, but it's really quite low, so I'm just gonna quickly run through and do this. Just quickly, come on.
I really need to grab myself a labeler.
Yes, they are really
Right.
useful.
Anyway, you need my consultation.
Yes. Oh, hello. Did not even realise you were there. Right, so right now we have our pipe work that goes through. So it comes through. If we go upstairs, we'll see it a little bit more clearly. Comes through somewhere under here. That's the entrance, and then it has there's the pressure, the vent down there, and there is one vent here and one vent here. Then we have the exhaust, one vent there, and one vent there for the exhaust. Currently,
Yes.
now, one of the things that I have changed is I've already piped in this. This is going to become the new airlock invent. So if you remember a few sessions ago, this was the original plan, but we were planning to have the 3 nitrogen, oxygen, and carbon dioxide being pumped in separately back then.
Yep.
Before we came up with the that ECLA system. Now, for heating and cooling, this is the part that I need to look into. I have 2 options. Option 1 is I create a completely separate system somewhere else with vents and pipes and whatnot, just completely separate from this system. Option 2 is that I have a no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that yet. If you can survive being inside an explosion, then we're going to be surviving. Option 2 is to have a shunt here and a shunt here on the exhaust. When we are going into temperature clean, or lowering or raising the temperature, it will flick the shunt over, send it on a different pipe, and all that does is it recirculates, so whatever's coming in from, whatever's exhausting, instead of exhausting into the system, into the external system, it just goes round and comes back straight into the intake. And that will have the radiator on it or the pipe heater, depending on where it's going.
So we have part of the ECLA system, or rather the atmospheric pipes that we have in the hab.
Yep.
We have like a part where if the temperature is too high, it gets put through the radiators.
Yep.
And if the temperature is too low, the heaters turn on.
Yes, that is what I want to put in.
We heat the place directly with the gas atmosphere mix that we have.
Yes.
We could just build this outside and use the pipes on the outside in order to do this. Because
so what in the ECLA system itself?
Because they're all insulated pipes, it means that the atmosphere isn't going to change what their temperature is. And we can have a kind of check in the same way that we're currently balancing the mix of pressure, the mix of gases.
Yeah.
With that kind of deciding system. We can also add in a bit where it changes which direction it's going into the heating system, or rather the cooling system, because the heating is easier to do. Okay.
What if we want different temperatures in different areas of our... So, a different temperature in the fab, different temperature in the hab, different temperature in the hydroponics?
I would ask, do we need any temperatures that are different from...
I do not know. I'm sort of thinking forward, will we want lower temperatures, for example, in the fab, or lower temperatures or higher... Or actually, you might want higher temperatures in the hydroponics.
Okay, in which case, to make it as simple as possible in terms of building on from this point forward, we don't attach it to the current atmospheric pipes.
We just make a separate system, maybe at the back or something.
We make a separate heating/cooling coil system.
Cool. And we can just put that in each... Yeah, we can put that into each thing with its own chip. that runs it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Now, we do have the ability for a wall heater, which can heat the atmosphere automatically.
Okay.
And then, so we won't need to worry about getting a pipe that radiates out heat automatically. We can just have that as an item. And then...
So we do not need a pipe heater. All we need is a radiator and a wall heater.
Yes. And then there's a wall cooler.
Well, okay. I did not know these things existed.
Wall cooler functions by drawing heat from the surrounding atmosphere and adding that heat to its pipe network. In order to run the wall cooler properly, you need to connect pipes to the wall cooler and fill the connected pipe network with any type of gas. The gas's heat capacity and volume will determine how fast it reacts to temperature changes. The wall cooler, the efficiency is based on the difference between the temperature of the gas and the room. So for the heater, I believe we just need
I'll check the wall heater now. Wall heater, it does not say anything about pipes.
Only operates when above 6.3 kilopascals, which we are, and the temperature is below 2500 Kelvin, which it will be.
Yes. Okay, hold on. It says a wall heater is a simple device that can be installed on a wall or frame and connected to power. When switched on, it will start heating the surrounding environment. Adds 1,000 joules of heat per tick to the contents of your pipe network. I feel like that might be a copy and paste thing from the... That does not sound right.
Let me have a look.
Yeah, have a look at it. There's a sentence there that does not seem to match what the wall heater... what the wall heater does. Or what it appears to do, because there does not appear to be any pipes that it can connect to.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't require pipes.
Cool.
And then once we actually have a greenhouse, that should produce more heat passively.
I'm just looking at this wall cooler, actually.
I was about to say, do we have problems with the... We don't need to heat anything up.
Yeah.
Cool.
We're currently at 37 degrees inside of the hab. But
yes,
it's in case because the atmosphere mix that we've got, if we vent all of our atmosphere, the stuff that we have in storage is colder than what it is in the hab.
Yes.
If we were to make a fresh atmospheric mix, that would be significantly colder.
I think the atmosphere would be 10 degrees.
Freezing.
Oh, I thought it was about 10. But it is pretty cold.
Right. So we need coolant, and then we need some way to cool that coolant. So we have a basic diagram. You've got a loop, and bisecting that loop is the exterior wall. So on the interior side, we have the wall cooler, and then on the exterior side, we have a pipe radiator that radiates out the heat.
I'm already looking at that as well.
That should be very, very simple.
Yes, that should not be a problem.
And then the only other thing that we need to do is turn off the wall cooler if we are below a certain temperature.
Yeah, that's fine. I already have code written for it.
Yeah.
So I'll have to change the code a little bit, but that is what I wanted your opinion on. For example, I did not know about those wall coolers or wall heaters. I thought everything had to be done with pipes and radiators and stuff.
I mean, we're still doing it with pipes and radiators, but only for the cooling.
Yes, yeah. But also it's going to be slightly differently.
Electric radiators exist in real life, Gadget.
Yeah, I didn't know electric radiators existed in here. So there we go. Well, with that is probably a good time to end today's video. So thank you very much for watching. Unfortunately, it looks like I have not got much of the code done, but I have built some bits, so that is good, and we know what we're doing going forward. And also, Jake has got that bit out there. Now, this is all working, right?
Yes. All of the atmospheric system is working as intended.
There we go. So that is actually really important. Sociopath, nothing else has exploded, has it?
Not yet.
Okay, yet being the operative word here. And Hayes, how is patching Mars going?
I mean, there's a few potholes remaining, but it's looking better.
So Hayes for local council elections as well to fix the potholes.
I was going to say something like that, yeah.
It has to be a British thing, right? Thank you very much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, let us know what you are thinking. We will eventually read those messages and comments, and maybe there will be something that we have completely missed, and in a couple of months' time you'll see it and we'll be like, yep, somebody mentioned this, we saw it, and we are now going to implement it. You never know.
Hunger caution.
Apparently I'm hungry, but well, that does not matter. If you wish to do so, you can check out all the links to social media, Discord, all of that stuff, and apparently I'm thirsty, in the description box below. Apart from that, 118 days have passed. We have survived 118 days. Jake has survived 9 days?
Yes.
9 days. Jake has survived 9 days. Thank you very much. And from myself, Jake, and Sociopath, and Hayes, we shall see you next time.